I guess let's go ahead and get this show started, shall we? Hope everybody's having a good day. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Probably need to do something with my chair, but it's Nick. Hello. Well, that's it. It was a nice stream, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Oh, that's the GG. Yep. Yep, that's it. All right, so we're gonna turn this into something usable, hopefully. It says bad screen. But that actually works. But the screen's no good. No good at all. Let's see if we can do something about that. I don't know if this is going to work or not. We got the best Game Boy game ever put in there. Right here. But anyway, yeah, this is what we got. Get that a little bit out of the way. And yeah. Well, we got some parts in here. So audio okay. I'm using a I got a different microphone. And yeah, because I don't know. Don't at me. But yeah, because I don't know where the mic I normally use for this stuff over here is, so anyway, I got instructions. Don't need those. Okay, we have in here Gameboy, that PCB, USB-C charger, and you get a cable. I'm going to try to pay a little bit more attention to YouTube chat. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to say hi, or don't. I mean, I can't. I'm not your boss. All right. So this is probably the battery. Yep. And this is pretty neat. It just kind of so it just goes through a hole in the back of the board here. Do a different get a different view on that. Just kind of goes through there. Anyway, Snick, how are things with you? How is the dog? I guess I could get a little bit more light here. It helps a little bit. I think I already have a USB-C cable over here somewhere. I do. Already plugged in, so we're gonna just start charging this bad boy while we're doing this work. See? The blue light comes on. Well, he is a good boy. He deserves some nap time. Mission editor tasks, nice. Okay. So here's the screen. I'm gonna set this stuff aside for now because our first task is gonna be to get this guy open. What are we editing? I have a feeling this isn't. Does this work? I think this works. Oh, cool. Did the little spat get resolved with that? Oh. And I'm guessing you stuck with the OG Grim Reapers. I can't blame you. Ah, I gotcha. Okay, so when you take it apart, there's this little cable on the inside. And we want to take that apart. And this, we don't use this part anymore, except I am going to need to get these buttons, because Snick wants the original buttons. I think you wanted the original buttons, right? Yeah, those are... Or do you want the NES style buttons? Because they'll work. The only difference is they're concave. So if that's what you want, we'll just do that. See, they're concave versus the convex. Well, I have the NES ones. I've got plenty of them. Because the buttons don't go bad on the controllers. It's the, in fact, I probably have some laying right here. Now there's an NES D-pad. That takes, no, that one's not the best. Yeah, I probably got buttons just like laying around. I prefer the Game Boy buttons on the Game Boy personally. So that's me. But we can do anything you want, man. Okay, try the Game Boy, or okay, try what? The Game Boy or the NES ones? Like, I've got buttons, man. You want to talk buttons? I can get you a button by 3 o'clock. Okay, Game Boy. All right. Yeah, it's no inconvenience. I probably got 20 sets of original Game Boy or NES buttons and Game Boy buttons, and I'm not going to use them. The D-pads I use, but because the D-pads will get worn down. So if we look here, see how it kind of flattens out right there, and these will get worn down. So I do replace these, but this is perfectly serviceable. It's just not ideal for speed running. that everything? That should be everything. Oh, except the label is stuck. But the, so. And we may keep the original rubber. These look to be in actually really good shape, so we may end up keeping these. I'm going to put these in a bath. So, put this in my spare parts bin. Let me get some cleaner. Oh, where's my cleaner? What I know what to do. Okay, I should have a little container over here. Mm-hmm. And once you're done with your sample, hand it off to somebody and they take care of it. Okay. We do need to get all of this apart. And it looks like we lost our music. There we go. So, otherwise, this looks in pretty good shape here. So I believe we are going to leave the battery terminals in there. That way you can actually take out this and put actual batteries in it. I'm going to keep the film on that. I don't think, yeah, you won't be able to see that. I'm going to give a little bit of... Oh, let's see. Let me see. I should probably... No, it's USB-C charged. You missed that part earlier? Oh, okay, okay. We actually do remove those. I mean, there's no reason really. I believe I have to remove why would it want me to remove? Oh, for shells that are not battery mod ready. Okay. Yep, see, there's your... Right there. Okay, put that back on the charger. Okay. 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 And then this is held in by the other screws, so we don't actually put any screws in this part. Okay. I have a knife over here somewhere. Sorry, Obsolete, you lost that one. You guys had a chance for greatness. You chose to waste it. Oh, not waiting for what? Oh, yeah. Well, we're obviously building this right now because I couldn't speedrun Castlevania right now if I wanted to. But Obsolete, you lost your chance for greatness. And now we will never, ever get CV1 low percent damageless. To be fair, Obsolete's been waiting on the project I'm working on for him for longer. And might even be waiting longer on that. Okay. So let's do this here. And it's off. Oh. There we go. It's a little finicky there. There we go. Okay. Scoot you back a scotch. I had a game somewhere. I know I did. Somewhere. Hey, Wookie. Wookie, listen to me. You are on the brink of irrecoverable legal action. All right, well, let's see if it catches on fire. Hey! Cool. I always like to test it before I... It is Wyvern's favorite game. Okay. So now that it's tested, I'm going to go ahead and take the battery back out. We can go ahead and assemble it. Take that off. Well, we need to go ahead and clean the buttons and stuff because they're actually the first part that goes in here. So let me set all of this aside for now. What do you mean, Zantino? So I don't know if there's an adapter. It's theoretically possible, but you would need... So if you're not going to modify the adapter, what you would have to do, Wookie, is you would have to have basically something that emulates a USB host and then outputs the signals that the NES requires. It's not going to be very good because you're going to end up with some timing issues just based on how all of that interacts with each other. What's your use case? That's That's what I'm getting at here. It's certainly doable. But from a speedrunning perspective, it's not going to be very ideal using the Buffalo controller on an NES. But I thought you did Mister. Oh. I mean, you could send me one and I could put something together. They really... Oh, because it's just an NES setup. The alternative would be to make a PCB for the Buffalo controller that has the 74 series, whatever the fuck that shift register is in it. I don't know how laggy it would be, but I think you're definitely going to be laggier than I think you're definitely going to be laggier than an NES controller by at least a frame. Because like I said, you've got to go, because you could use like an Arduino or something, or like a Raspberry Pico. So you would go Buffalo into that, something that does that plays the USB host. And then it would have to pull those readings and then put them onto the shift register. Here's the other issue is you're going to probably have to have a level shifter as well. Because pretty much all of the Arduinos, and certainly the Raspberry Pi or Pico, you wouldn't want to use a Pi for that. You'd want to use some sort of like embedded controller. Because if it's playing USB host, pretty much anything that's capable of playing USB host is gonna be 3.3 volt, and the NES is 5 volts, so you'll have to have a level shifter. And you'd probably have to have a pair of them because you've got to be able to take the input signals from the NES, which is a clock, and there's a clock, and then the like read enable command. Plus the 5 volt that actually powers the shift register in the NES. I'd have to think about that. But yeah, it theoretically can be done. I don't know how laggy it would be. Hey Sith, how's it? Did I say hi? But can you get Buffalo controllers cheap? I know the original ones are kind of expensive, but... Oh, okay. Sorry, I saw your name, and I thought I said hi, but I didn't. Okay. Let me go grab my other cleaning materials real quick. I'm not really going too far. So how you doing today? What's new in your world? J-Derg with the fake blocks and but don't they have a second version, Wookie? That's like really cheap. Well, if we only had the Mr. and Buffalo expert in chat, we could ask him, but alas, he's not here. J-Derek, thank you so much for 17 months, my dude. That is much appreciated. Well, I just want to know if there's like any electrical differences between the, because I know there's a newer version of it, but I know he doesn't like that one. But yeah, hopefully we'll do some more shop streams. I mean, I know you guys like this. All right, you guys like it? You obviously don't want to hang out with me. I mean, God, who would want to hang out with me, right? Well, J-Derg, I was just asked a very interesting question, whether I could make a my Buffalo controller work on an original NES. So, I will say, yeah, I don't think it's placebo effect. Right. I'm very well aware of that. And the Buffalo controller is a USB controller. However, I'm pretty sure you can use Arduino code on something like a Nano or Pro or something to act as a USB host. I know they work the other way around, and I can't imagine that it wouldn't. But Jader, I will say, I don't agree with you. And I think it can be measured. I mean, maybe there is some of that, but there are definite differences. And see, I used to be one of those people that didn't think a controller mattered. Yeah. Okay, I didn't think you were, but yeah. But I will tell you when I learned that controllers matter, and that's when I started playing around with retro stuff again, and like, I don't know, 2011, somewhere 2012. And I bought one of those knockoff NES controllers, or N64 controllers. And I was sucking at Rogue Squadron. I mean, I could not play the fucking game to save my life. And I thought I was just, I'm older and maybe I just suck at it now, right? I ended up getting an OEM N64 controller with kind of a janky stick. And I could play the game again, and I could play it really good. And yeah, turns out, controllers make a difference, a huge difference. Oh, yeah, we need to... because we're going to use the OG rubbers. But stupid shit like that. I mean, there's a lot of that in the audio world, too. Like, I hate audio files. Which is sad, because I love the audio world, and I love... yeah, video, too. At least with video. There's nowhere near as much bullshit in the video world that can't be directly measured. Because there's a lot of stuff in the video world that you can just... Yeah, stuff like that. But generally speaking, you can take a screenshot or something, like you're saying, and you can compare, and there are definite differences between display types and stuff that are just, I mean, it's very measurable. You can measure nits, you can measure all of that stuff. Audio is very subjective. Because the problem with audio is you do not want a 100% accurate reproduction of whatever you put in there. The human ear does not like that. Yeah, the larger. So whereas we have tools in the audio world for measuring things like THD and stuff like that, you actually want distortion. You know, just like tubes. You know, oh, tubes sound better. Well, strictly speaking, a Class A solid-state amplifier with a decent, you know, just a hell run-of-the-mill transistor nowadays is infinitely better at audio replication than any vacuum tube. The best vacuum tube in the world gets its lunch eaten by a 5-cent JFET. It's science. Yeah, and no two people hear the same thing. Yep. Yeah, and I'm starting to notice that. Starting to notice a lot of things. Okay, Snick. This is how it's gonna look. What do you think? Or do you want the more red buttons? I got them right here. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, two years in Iraq, operating tanks and, you know, getting hit by IEDs, having hand grenades thrown at you, getting in firefights. It doesn't do great things for your hearing. Okay, so here's the look with the NES ones. It's literally that easy. And there's the Gameboy ones. Just giving you the option because I'm here. It's easier to do it here. Do 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 do. Yeah, well, I can just come over and do it at your place. I can do a house call. It's not. I got all sorts. I got different colors too. I got purple, blue, yellow. Yeah, I've got to get to the eye doctor too, and I got to do some calling around tomorrow. See, the VA is supposed to cover my vision, right? And I called them, and all I want to do is fucking update my eye prescription. That's all I want to do. Okay. Yeah, I suspect that's not ideal either, Sith. Okay, now anyway, like I said, I can bring it over sometime, or I can come over sometime and So our dog needs to be treated anyway. Oops, damn it. Fine. I'm not used to these pre-laminated displays. Okay, you go in there. Okay. Need some of that. What did I lose? I know something fell down. Oh, just that. Need some of that El Capitan tape. So you're the boss, Nick. Could use an actual knife for this. Yeah, that's good. I have scissors somewhere. I probably got scissors in there. You guys hear okay? Well, except for Seth, obviously. Da, 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 da. I said I'm using a different mic because I don't know where my other mic is. I put it somewhere safe. So I just grabbed one of my Audix F15s. and stuck it on a mic stand. It's not exactly designed as a vocal mic, but it'll work. No. Come back here. Audio is. Okay. Let's try this again. So anybody, I can't even put the start and select buttons in right. Anybody got any cool plans for this weekend? CDL, nice. No, that's definitely cool. I don't have a CDL. I'm waiting for it. So just career change or upgrade to a current career? Oh, cool. Well, welcome to Civvy Life. I will tell you, you will miss it, but you won't miss the bullshit. Yeah, it's, I mean, I don't regret my decision getting out, but I do miss the boys. I miss a lot of it, man. And then I think about it to a couple of my buddies who stayed in who are retiring right now, and I'm like, damn. Oh, why? Oh, damn it. Okay, let's try this again. But you'll get used to it. At the end of the day, there are a lot of benefits to being on this side. Okay, now why are you being... Is it just not set right? We got a legitimate issue here. What's going on? Why are you not happy? Do we actually need to use the rubber in here? Something. I will tell you, civilian roommates aren't quite the same. Okay. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, that's a fitment issue. Well, it looks like there might be a bit of flash in there. Let me see if I can clean that out. Okay, that's much better. I had a little bit of flash left over from the molding process. Let's try the whole assembly again. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Speaker goes in. It's one of the things, these kits aren't too hard to put together, but sometimes... Ah, there we go. Much better. It's not like there's any special knowledge or anything, but sometimes you gotta figure out shit like that, and sometimes it's just not. Sometimes you just have to kind of do this stuff by trial and error, you know? I will give you one other piece of advice. Stay in touch with the guys. Years pass too quickly, my friend. And then you'll end up like me when the majority of the time when you see him is when you're going to somebody's funeral. And unfortunately, I've been to way too fucking many of those. Okay. There we go. Much better. Hey, Chakra. See, I did plug the display back in, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. Guess we're about to find out. And get all this back in here. Okay. How is the chakra? I hate this. This is the worst part of these. Is this damn cable here. You don't want to see my head. Come on. Okay. So, yeah, you tried to escape, didn't you? Kind of figured that would happen. Oh. Hope if I put it in the right way. Huh. And a little bit of flash on this one too. A bit of flash, actually. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I've been better. But I'm here. Hanging out with a bunch of cool people. So, you know. Guess I am missing a couple of screws here. Okay. This is for Snick. Yeah. Guess we should probably just make sure everything still works. Yeah, where's Wyvern when you need him? Look at that one more time. It is, isn't it? All right. All right, what are we using here? All right, who are we picking? All right, who are we picking? Doesn't really matter, but. And hey, WT, how's it going? So, anyway. I don't have yours in yet, Snick. It's coming. Oh, well. You know, Wyvern. How's it going? Now that Wyvern's here, maybe this will help you sleep. This should bring you happy memories, Wyvern. So, the Game Boy speedruns I've done are all technically on hardware. Because, I mean, a Game Boy player is a Game Boy Advance. It just happens to output its display through a GameCube as opposed to one of these screens. But Chakra, I can't. Do 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 do. Goomba. Do, 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 do. Hey, I remembered how to do it. Do, 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 do. Oh, I think you hold. That's right, yeah. All right, Wyvern, you ready? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Ah. All right, Wyvern. You still with me? If you know the words, sing along. Do, 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 do. Oh, I got mashed. Do 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 do. It's the star song, the heckin' star song. Oh, there was my... Ah. Anyway, there you go, Wyvern. So, Snick, you have a Game Boy. I'm waiting on this to come in, but you can borrow mine if you need to. Anyway. Snick may already be asleep. Oh. Well, arrange a pickup with me. So I was playing around with this earlier. And, oh, wait. Speaking of earworms, enjoy. Anyway, I picked it out by ear. Oh. Um. But yeah, it's kind of. It's not super loud, but this is not really designed to be like a standalone instrument. But I picked this out earlier. Is it really as loud as it gets? Yep. Maybe some of you guys know that one. I am not WT. Wonder. Something I was messing with, but couldn't quite figure out the rest of it. I could just look it up, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. I was just kind of playing around with this. I kind of want to do music again. I don't know. So I don't know, something seems a little off. Anyway, I don't know. Well, maybe Agent Wyvern could help me, Chakra. But yeah, you know what, WT? Today is that day. You should do it today. Anyway, that's it for me. I have to be up really early in the morning. So let's find somebody to raid. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Okay, I know where we're going. Anyway, where's my keyboard? We'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know exactly what I'll be doing, but we'll be doing something. All right, we're going to go say hi to Shelbs, who is playing the game that some of the music that was playing from is from, the game. If you don't follow Sheikah Shelbs, she's a former speedrunner, but still does a lot of gaming on here, so it's always a good time. Go say hi, toss her a follow, all the good stuff. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow, and maybe something this weekend. And we got Tornado Tuesday coming up. Because you guys like Tornado Tuesday, right? We'll see you guys later.
Welcome in, guys. We're in game. Chrono Trigger.